Well, give me the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
I want all the gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Hear the gory details.
Not the gory details.
Gory detail with which you speak.
Call you later with all the gory details.
All right, just give me the gory details.
With all the gory details.
Don't have to recount all the gory details.
They're not wanting to hear the gory details, I guess.
Spare me. Spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal.
Spare me!
Send me the fucking details.
Oh boy. Kind of stuffing that coffin down there. Well, hey, that's me. Let's get gory. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi. My name is Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm dead excited to be here with you all this evening for our Tombstone Tuesday broadcast, where we are coming to you live from a very special event. Yesterday we completed our playthrough of Stray, which was so fun, so pretty, and just it was a good time, right? That being said, in the most recent days and weeks to come, our good friend, fellow Extra Lifer, and literal personal teammate for our Extra Life fundraising team had a little thing going on where they were kind of not auctioning off, but offering up a one-of-a-kind, hand-drawn, Subnautica-themed illustration that you could have for one simple charitable contribution. Well, surprise, I love Subnautica, I love charity, I love Bashtix, I love Extra Life, and I might be a little bit of a fan of art, so this was all kinds of a win-win. So what we're going to do here tonight is something very special, where we will be doing an art stream together here. We will be broadcasting ourselves, literally just going through like a digital coloring book together, and that's what we're doing here tonight. So before I go further, you might notice that above my head there's this giant blue donation bar and progress tracker for this little thing called Extra Life. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life is this absolutely free 24-hour charity gaming marathon where you play games for an entire day. It helps raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network Hospital of your choice. This could be in your own backyard. This could be halfway across the globe. It could be for someone who took care of you. This could be for someone who took care of a loved one, or a friend or family member. It's got some pretty incredible reasons to participate. But one of the best reasons of all is that it is free. And then if you're a gamer, you get to game for 24 hours for an entire day, and it helps raise funds for kids in need in the Children's Miracle Network Hospital of your choice. It's pretty incredible. Coax doesn't believe it. What doesn't Coax believe? Wow, you want me to splash a bucket of blood in my face? That'd be expensive and harmful to animals or people. Let's go for people first. We need more animals. We need less people. I'll gladly take a bucket of human blood in me first. Yes. Alright, you guys. Well, either way. So I'll tell you what, you guys. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to slap cans on here. I'm going to go ahead and hold on, that was less of a slap, that was more of like a rest. Ready? Here's the slap. That's so crooked. Anyway, I'll get my giant head out of the way. But wait. Speaking of Extra Life, Bashtix have used their Phantom Points. My finger slipped. To make me donate $1 to Extra Life. But wait, there's more. Yes. The Bashtix has used their channel points to make me donate $1 to Extra Life. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So, now that the cans are on, I'll get my head out of the way, and we'll do just that. Don't go anywhere. Let's get into it. Righteous. So I got a new tab open. I press my magical extra life button. Coax, thank you so much for those biddies, buddy. This is a Phantom Point redemption, so there's $1. And here comes a drum roll. Awesome. Well, I said there was going to be tunes, and I meant it. So, let me mark Bashtix's little redemption as complete. Let me put some tunes on. You should play some AGR. What's up, JJ? I do love me some AGR, but hear me out. What if we listen to Subnautica while we're painting a Subnautica painting? So, yeah, this is happening. All right. So here's the PDF we got from Bash. It could use a little bit of love, and we're gonna give it some love. Luckily, it's in good hands. Oh well, yes. Your daughter drew this? I thought it was your son. Either way, they have incredible talent. And like, this is coming from someone who learned this art for a living. So Bash, they've got some great talent. Bro, I can't adjust this. You got only girls? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. No, I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. No, I mean, this is some next level work. Honestly, like, I probably couldn't draw, like, and I mean this sincerely, Bash. I'm not blowing smoke. I have nothing to gain from inflating an ego. I couldn't draw this well probably until I was 21. So I don't know how old your daughter is, but they're crushing it. I'm gonna delete kind of some extra stuff here. File, view guide. Put a new guide at 50% vertical. View new guide, 50% horizontal. Awesome. We're gonna call this line art. Awesome. She's beaming ear to ear watching this right now. Bashtix, honestly, I'm very excited to see that because there's a lot to like. And like, again, Bashtix, out of curiosity, how old is your daughter? Because there is a lot to like. So I'm gonna dive into the first thing, no pun intended with the dive in. I'm gonna dive into the first thing I like, right? And it's right here, the bubbles. It'd be very easy for an artist to go, here's a bubble, there's a bubble, there's a bubble, and make them all perfect spheres, and just kind of like copy and paste them, so to speak. And they did not do that here, because as bubbles go up, they anthropomorphize, right? Like, they're very freeform. Like, bubbles aren't the same. And so the fact that there are all of these very unique bubbles, I mean, this one's a heart. Heart-shaped bubbles exist, but only for a moment, and that's what we're looking at, is a moment, like a snapshot. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 13, Bash. If your daughter is considering a field in the arts, I would seriously consider... I'd seriously consider feeding that dream. I would consider fertilizing that seed. I would consider investing in that venue. I didn't draw this well when I was 13, and I draw for a living, so yes. And coax in the stream just now. I'm gonna highlight that message. I'm gonna highlight that message hard. Coax in the stream above my head. You should be able to see, unless it's not working. Well, it's not working. I thought my highlights were working, but guess not. Why isn't it working? What layer is it on? Weird. But no, you can see it in the chat. Coax also does illustration for a living, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna do so for this, first things first, I centered the image. I'm gonna do a little bit of manipulation here. OG line art, I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm going to temporarily sort of trim out the Extra Life logo. Not that it's not important, because you know me, I love Extra Life. But we're just gonna give it a little bit of a trim. I make pictures for a living. Same. Coax, same. Oops. Braden162, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you, Braden? Welcome to the stream, friendo. Shameless plug, still one of my incentives if anyone wants to color it. Yes, and do you know what, Bashtix, I meant to sort of like mention that in my post, but if anyone wants this thing, this illustration for them to color in themselves at home, oops, definitely head on over to Bashtix's page so that you can give them a little some love, and he will, you'll be able to do exactly what we're doing here too. Braden says they're having, it's been better. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Braden. I hope that things kind of turn around for you. And if you do need to talk in detail, I do know a guy that you can DM, and he'll be there for you. So keep that in mind. But to echo what Gory said, fueling a kid's passion and dream is everything. Preach. And like, don't get me wrong, I've spent a lot of time with kids who maybe investing in a route that might not yield dividends. And like, there's not like a good way for me to get into detail there without like crushing dreams, right? If your child is 13 and is drawing this well, there is a future there, and that is not a dream crush. That is fact. That's not blowing smoke. That is fact. Like, I feel bad for someone who's like, this is what I would do, and like, it's not gonna happen, friend. Your child, Bash, has major talent. Major talent. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm just kind of floating around, seeing what I can clean up here a little bit. What kind of lines I can close. Bryn, I feel like there's been a couple times, at least once before, where you've been through a breakup here, man, and I'll tell you what. They never get easier, because you only get kind of more invested and you only grow and you learn as a person. But at the same time, I hope that you're also growing and learning as a person to where you realize that you have your own value and that your value isn't dependent on somebody else, Brayden. I know that you will be in situations where like, this is my end-all be-all. This is where I see the future with somebody, and when that future gets taken away from you, it will feel like I don't know where to go from here. I feel like I might not have a future, and that's not a fun feeling to have. So I get it, Brayden, I get it. But I promise you, it will get better. It will get better. Posture check. Alright. Let that be a reminder for everyone at home to make sure they're sitting up straight too. Exactly, JJ, exactly. No, like, we're all works in progress, and it'll all work out. Like I said, man, if you ever need any help, do not hesitate to reach out to anyone here or myself. Life is a roller coaster, man, and it can't be up all the time, which would be nice if it could. And it can't be down all the time. It can't be down all the time. It's just it is what it is. Life is like a box of chocolates, yes. Okay, so I've realized it's gonna take me forever if I go through and try like pick up every little hiccup. So I'm gonna try to clean up most of the big guys. Tomorrow is a new day. Argos, welcome to the stream, friend. How are you? Now, nothing happens overnight, but life is short, so you just gotta be happy, and whatever makes you happy, that's good, as long as it's not hurting anybody else. Argos Media just resubbed. Thank you. What does this button do? Oh my gosh. Argos, let me give you a little bit of love here, friendo. Super nice of you, super nice of you. In case you guys didn't know, we do have an exclusive Discord for people who have subbed, even if it was a gifted sub, and even if they've only ever subbed once. It's not like something that expires. So if you want to look into that, you're more than welcome to. Got it. We're cleaning up some major defects. Not major defects, some of the more major defects. Just to kind of clean things up a bit. Okay. Oops. Wrong tool! Wrong tool! Wrong tool! I was looking for my eraser and I just drew with the pen. There we go. That looks much cleaner. JJ, what's up, friend? You love Bob Ross? Good. Good, good, good. Their defects score their hyperbola accents. Yes, coax. I remember like it was yesterday that I found your Twitch and you're playing Black Ops 4. Brayden, I'm glad you found it, man. I tried to do more and more stuff on YouTube now. Not exclusively from Twitch, but as a supplement with Twitch. It's a team thing. Put yourself in timeout. If you time me out, you're mean. Timed yourself out, bro. I'm not mean. I'm just doing what was asked. Watch time. I don't know if watch time's a command. I know follow age is. How do I do the thing? I'll tell you. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. 8 months. Not bad, friendo. Not bad. Not bad at all. And you know, it didn't seem that long ago, but hey, time flies when you're having fun, right? Alright, gang. I think we've done a pretty good job of cleaning this up. Not that it needed a lot to begin with, so just for fun, let's bring back the... Oh yeah, oh, we cleaned up big time. To this, we're gonna call it, yep. I'm gonna call this cleanup art. Brilliant. We are gonna have some fun here. Okay. So first things first is I'm gonna start filling in some major, just basic colors. We will go in later and add some like 2-point shading on top of the basic colors. Maybe slap on some filters and we'll see how that goes. 6 years, Coex? Get the out of here. Holy smokes. Yeah, I started streaming in 2015 for Extra Life. So this checks out, man. Brayden, you would be surprised we can get through with some friends. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna bump this up to the outer edges. Or reduce it by just a little bit. Awesome, we're taking a big save. Now we're doing some homework here. We're gonna find like a general color scheme. Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh god, image mode. Where do you see in one can case we ever want to print this? Don't merge. All the music, if I had skill, I would make my own, but sadly I don't. You know, Brayden, there is some free music software tools out there. You could start dibble-dabbling if you felt so inclined. Lone Wolf, welcome up to the stream window. How are you? I have no idea what's going on right now. I'll give you the 30-second one-sentence response. Earlier this month, Bashtix, my fellow Extra Life, our fellow Extra Life fundraising team member, was offering a $1 coloring page redemption based off of a drawing his daughter made for Subnautica. So I had paid $1 to receive it, and that is what I'm doing here today, is coloring it live on stream. You're welcome. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a simple gradient from the light to the dark. So this is a cleaned up artwork. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It'll do. We're just gonna keep the line work, and we're yeah, we're just gonna keep the line work. Ready? Do a quick gradient, and we'll even do it at an angle just for fun. You guys, we're talking now. We are talking. We are cooking now. Okay. I did kind of like the wave action here. There's stuff like some separation of goodies here, but that's fine. We will worry about some of that later. We might be able to replicate the clouds. So ready? Filter, render, clouds, brilliant. And I'm just gonna delete these, honestly. Like, I don't love them. Like, I can remake them in a second. Clouds. I got a favorite game. What's your favorite game now, Brayden? I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called Ghosts of Tsushima. I'll be honest, I've never heard of it, Brayden. It's like an action kind of RPG kind of game. What's it like, friend? Tell you what, let's do the same thing. The black, and then we'll do like this color. Oh, wait. Filter. Oh, no. Gory Samurai meets Dark Souls. Okay. When's the bass drop? Yes. Yes. Well, we have our background. This is good. Well, so I'll tell you what. So this little critter that we have here is called a Sea Emperor. So that's something I already have references pulled for. Oh, cool. And Photoshop can't open it. Alright, fine. We'll do it live. Okay, good. So if I was to take like a really rudimentary color base for this guy. This is what I'm gonna do. There you go, JJ. There you go. So I just pretty much click like the biggest thing I can. I'm gonna invert it. And obviously we don't want this. Or these other bubbles. That's a gasiopod. The gasiopod is this thing that kind of just, for the lack of a better term, farts on you and can kill you. These things that Bashtix's daughter has drawn are the kind of like they're kind of like the end game. Honestly, they are kind of like the end game of Subnautica. They are what you are trying to create. They've got a different look. So here's what I pulled up. Here's what you pulled up. Similar but different. Ah, you're cute, Coax. You're cute. Yes, no, this creature was not based on you. Although, depending on what you've eaten, anything is possible, my friend. Oh, for sea lighting, I understand. No, I'm pretty happy with this already. Like, that looks quite like the sea. And I use that from off of reference. I'm happy with that for now. And it can always be manipulated later. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. I'm trying to exclusively select the just sort of main base of our friend here. Dude, the Subnautica soundtrack is such a banger, Coax. It is such a banger. There's literally a track called Abandoned Ship that will only play if your submarine is on fire, and people are like, but if I leave, I can't listen to the song anymore. So they just go down with the ship over how good of a song this is. Like, darn. Oh, Bash. Subnautica is literally like PTSD the game. There's like a name for being afraid, like a literal medical term for being afraid of the ocean, and not the water itself, right? Like, you're not afraid of what the ocean is made of. It's being afraid of what is inside of the ocean. And that, my friend, is a legitimate fear. Hashtag worth it. Hashtag worth it. Yes. Yeah, no. I'm not dissing it. I'm not dissing it. Like, it's literally Star Wars Episode 1. Like, there's always a bigger fish. I have been in the ocean. I was swimming out way beyond where my feet could touch, right? I had a boogie board or a surfboard or whatever. I couldn't touch. And then all of a sudden, like, I started being pelted by little tiny fish. I'm talking minnows. I'm like, that's weird. Why would a bunch of tiny minnows pelt my body? I'm like, oh, they're being chased by something bigger than them. Depending on its size, is also bigger than me. That's not good. So yeah, I got to shore real fast. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, this is so strange, but a fun situation. And then I'm like, it dawned on me, right? Yeah. The ocean's scary. The ocean is like the internet. It's dark and full of terrors. And that is the best way I could possibly describe the internet. And the ocean, for that matter. When I was a kid, I went to scuba diving in I'm gonna butcher this name. Mazatine and Cabo. Okay. Mazatine and Cabo. It was kind of nerve-wracking, but to be surrounded by fish and could hardly see up. I'm like, I do see the appeal, right? I do see the appeal of scuba diving or snorkeling or any of that jazz. But I also see the danger. Okay, I think I've got pretty much all of the Leviathan or the little dragon friend that we want selected. So check this out. Ready? I'm going to temporarily give this just literally the color black, which is fine. And go back. Adjustments, levels. I'm gonna tell this, hey, if you're not a line, like this sort of like little itty bitty stuff it's been grabbing, if you're not a line, delete you. So like, there's some stuff that's missing. It's gone now. So now I can tell this. Now that I know as a fact the only thing that we've selected is kind of the color of this. Okay, we'll even do a natural gradient. Ready? Oh, this is gonna look sick. This is gonna look sick. Yes. Good. And like this is basically what I'm trying to do, right? Like I'm trying to just film like the major stuff first, and I'll get into like some fine tuning later. So that's good. We've filled in the CM per color or base. Brilliant. And we have its shape, right? Like we can get rid of this line action. Just awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. Well, time to fill in our scuba friend. I know the scuba suit is like black, orange, and a little bit of white. But we're gonna double check here real quick. Now we're talking. Ooh, oh baby. Tell you what, I imagine Bashtix's daughter was going for something like just pretty iconic, right? Like wasn't going for like this is specifically this suit, you know? Like they're going for like this is like I vibe. That's concept art. Little section there. What if I do? Can I get all of them? Okay, this looks pretty freaking close. And those colors are super iconic. My first thoughts were black and orange. So tell you what, ready? I don't think half these even made it into the game, which is fine. We'll copy that. I'll paste it here for reference. Brilliant! Brilliant! Oh yeah, like there's like the knee pads. Mint. See Emperor base. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, awesome. Tell you what, we'll do... Let's kind of use our judgment here and kind of try to select what Bashtix's daughter was going for. Oh yeah, that's like the same pattern. Dude, Bashtix's daughter's got a real eye for detail. And Bash, I'm sure I've told you this, but really, really good. Like, really, really good. Oops, didn't mean to deselect that much. It's good. I get the rest that's not covered by the ribbon. Okay, good. So we got the orange around the chest. Straps around the neck. The Terra logos on the logo on the ends and the shoulders. I will say there's an orange stripe around the wrists, so we'll include this too. Yeah, we'll include this. All right, what do we got in terms for the waist? We got bits on the knees. Now, Bashtix, if you guys are still watching, man, like your daughter has a serious eye for talent, or an eye for detail, which is quite impressive. Okay, so we got little flippers, and typically the orange is on the tips. So, tell you what. It's almost on like the toes, right? So we'll pretend. What about the ankles? That's more gray or silver. That's fine. We can make that gray or silver. We are going to pretend that these heels and the soles are orange. Okay. Anything else orange? And there's an Altera logo, but that's another story. Alright. So if I was a highlight, right there. If I was a low light, I really like this dark orange here. Sweet. We already got Sea Emperor base. We'll do human orange. We are coming along. We're coming along, you guys. Well, I see two little cancer ribbons. I think we're going to do those next. Now, in my mind, the most common cancer ribbon is, of course, the yellow one. But I know that there is a very specific one to you, Bash, that may be green instead of just yellow. So if we need to change this, let me know, friendo, but gold it is. She did add the cancer ribbon on both of them because that's who our personal hero is. Little Xavier, you know, I did a little homework, man, and I know they are a bit of your YU extra life. And that's why, like, I was going to, like, I wasn't going to put a pink one for breast cancer. I wasn't going to put any color that wasn't important to you guys. We'll do gold it is. Alright. Well, we're making tracks. We got a little bit to go here. I'm loving the background. There's going to be more details. There's going to be a lot more details. But we're halfway through our stream here. So what I'm going to do here real quick is I'm going to pause music. We're running a miracle story to talk to you guys a little bit more about Extra Life. But we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got a great rest of the stream for you. Enjoy the show. Stick around.
But then once you hear my story, you're like, oh wow, that's not any game.
It wasn't a room full of doctors, and it wasn't a big, over-the-top something that woke up my son. It was a game. We found out in utero that Alex would be diagnosed with hypoplastic left heart syndrome when he was born. He started school in kindergarten, did really well in first grade, though he started to show signs that he was slowing down and his heart was failing. And then Alex had a stroke. So he was listed for a heart transplant. He waited 351 days, so just shy of a year. Then he received his heart transplant on January 23rd, 2015. And during that time, he fell into a psychosis. He forgot everything. He forgot how to speak. He forgot how to eat. He forgot how to do all of the normal things that a child of the age of 7 should be able to do. I thought for sure that we had given him this great second chance of life, only to have screwed up his brain and, you know, he was not going to come back to us. And that wore on for the first week, and I thought, well, he's going to wake up. He's going to get up, but he didn't wake up and didn't wake up. He was in psychosis for 13 days, and they told us, you can pull out his iPad and try to show him pictures, and sometimes that will bring him out of the psychosis. And I thought, well, we've tried everything else. Let's try this. So we brought out his iPad. I thought, well, let's play a video game. Let's bring up something. And Clumsy Ninja happened to be one of the things that we brought up. And, the Zynga logo comes up and we're waiting, and he's like, his eyes started to follow to the screen, and he's kind of getting interested, which is way more than he'd ever done before. And I was holding the iPad and I was trying to just narrate what was going on in the screen, and he was still laying in the bed, but I was sitting next to him, and I started to do a few things, and
she tapped something, and I was like, that's not how you do it. And I was like, this is how you do it.
It was like hearing him speak was like hearing him say my name for the first time as a new mom, because here he was back again.
Clumsy Ninja, it's helped me in so many ways. It's helped me, I always say it's brought me back to life technically,
As a parent, gaming kind of gets a bad rap because mom doesn't want the kids to sit on their devices or go down and play games all day. But now that I know the other side of it, now that I know that gaming does something completely different in my heart and in my mind, it's such a wonderful, wonderful, almost, it could be used as a medicine or a tool, I think. People don't think that their small donations make very much of an impact, but it is so huge. It is so important for each and every single one of those people that work so hard playing their games and doing the things that they do through Extra Life Gaming, because all of that funding is then funneled back to our hospitals.
It really does when people say it gives children a second chance of life, they really mean it when they say second chance of life.
Alright gang, what you just saw was a miracle story. It's a very good example of how the funds we raised here playing games together make a world of difference for kids in need in the Children's Miracle Network of hospitals, like the one you just saw in that story. Did you see that picture I sent you? That depends, Lone Wolf. I see your stuff all day, every day, until just about I go live because I'm very busy. So, it depends on what picture you're talking about. Was it just before I went live, or was it like a long time ago? And did I reply? If I didn't reply, chances are I didn't see it because I'm a very good responder of texts, messages, Instagrams, DMs, and all that jazz. Instagram during your break. Then God no. God no. I did not see it. Is it specific to something on stream? Should I be worried? Oh, you son of a gun. You are just humble bragging, you son of a gun. I'll tell you what's going to happen here, guys. I'll get my giant head of the way. We'll pick right back up where we left off in this little digital painting here, and we'll go from there. Stick around. We got a great rest of the stream for you. Righteous. So we got a suit to fill in here for our friend. I'm trying. There we go. I'm trying to get to the point where we undelete the suit, right? So we've got, there's a sort of light gray bit, and then there's this dark gray bit. So we're gonna do some dark gray bit. So we're gonna grab the highlights from that, and we're gonna grab the low lights from that suit. Also, I wasn't expecting those zucchini bites when you talked about what you're making. What were you imagining, Lone Wolf? Because Rachel wasn't ready for what I was making either. I think she thought I was gonna like shred it into like sort of like a spaghetti or lasagna. No, I was making like coins. Yeah. Ooh, good question, Lone Wolf. So I did not have any medieval style food while we were in the Medieval Fest. We had pizza, which isn't medieval, and we had some soda, which wasn't medieval. But I have had their turkey licks before, where like, I mean, you're allergic to eating like a giant chicken wing, and it's like, it's worth it to have it once. Like, when you're there and you're in it, it's worth it to have it once, right? But I can't recommend it again. It's unseasoned, it's unmarinated, it's not even like cooked well. It's just like, this sure is at the temperature where you're not gonna get food poisoning. It's it's just not good, man. It's just not good. And like, if it's a chicken wing, right? The chicken wing, you can eat almost everything but like the itty bits, like the cartilage and like the tendons, right where your fingers touch. But with a turkey leg, like the tendons reach across, so like there will be times where you're eating meat around cartilage strings, and it's just not good. And like, it's just not good. It's just not good. I've had them at 5Ks, like War Dashes and Tough Mudders. I've had them in multiple Ren fairs. I've had them in. It's just, I love turkey. There's nothing not to like about turkey. It's not good. It's not good. Having them in a bowl, like shredded or something, would have been awesome. That would have been great. No, and like, turkey can be preserved or cooked and served super well, man. Like, Thanksgiving is a good time. I love Thanksgiving. Alright, so we got some colors here from a little reference image here. And we're going for the dark colors at the moment. Okay. So with the orange, human orange, we'll do the human dark black, or human dark. So we want... I mean, that is like the outer bits, right? It's the outer bits, and then the inner bits are the light. Okay. Okay. It's one arm. And the inner bits are the light. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is dark. I'm even gonna clean up this artwork here. Okay. So we cleaned up some more goodies. So it makes sense to do this arm then. There goes my heart rate up again. Is it the music, Lone Wolf? Listen, the music is designed to do that. It's good for you, old man. Yes. This is what we call that good dubstep. Okay, so dark. We got dark human. So besides the sleeves, we want kind of the ribs and thighs. Ooh, I just noticed a little detail. So see this character's wrist doesn't have anything on their left arm, but their right arm has this little sort of pad. Bashtix's daughter absolutely included that in there. Angels of Mayhem, what's up, friendo? How are you? Okay, so ribs and thighs, that would be these guys. Actually, hold on, I can do this way simpler. Okay, what are we looking at for feeties? It's like they followed it all the way to the toe. I'm doing really well, Angel of Mayhem. How are you? How are you? Okay, this is good, this is good. There's gonna be some imperfections here, but by the time we're done, we might not notice. Now we're in the underwater rave. Yes, coax, yes. Okay, human dark. So we want from the highlights, this peck to the low lights underneath the ribs. Cue this the rave scene from space. Dun, 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 dun. Oh gosh! And then Angel Mayhem just used their Phantom points to make me donate $1 to Extra Life. Since that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, coax, you rat. Coax, you rat. Coax just made me do 25 push-ups. So Mayhem, I'm gonna mark those as complete. I have 25 push-ups to do. I'll be right back. Put that song back on? The same song? I'm sorry, friend. This is a playlist. We're going through it. We're going through it. Respect the list, bro. Exactly. All right, 25 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. One more for the kids. Wow. Cox, I'm going to gladly mark those as completed, friend. Coax, thank you so much for those Phantom points. Let me adjust the camera back up to not my crotch. Mark those Phantom points as complete. Okay. We got a human suit, the color here. There we go. What did I just walk into? The Unicorn Sanctuary. I'll tell you, I'm currently painting. I'm doing digital painting for a fellow Extra Life broadcaster here, Mr. Bashtix. I am also doing 25 push-ups because fellow Extra Life for Coax 117 just used their Phantom points to make me do that. So, welcome. Yes, get the blood pumping. Get the blood pumping. Okay, well, we got like a lighter suit color to do. So we'll do that real quick. Human dark, we'll do a human orange, let's do human light. Okay. Oh shoot, I missed one. Human dark plus. There we go. Awesome. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Wrong layer. Wrong layer. Human dark. Yes. So human light. Okay. So we want this layer. Is that Is that it that we want for the light? There's a bit on the inside of the biceps and a bit on the legs. Do we see any? Negative. Okay. Well then in terms of the light, we want a highlight. This color. Pay no attention to where I just clicked. And a low light of this color. Pay no attention to where I just clicked. Okay, here we go. That contrast is not enough, so tell you what, ready? Image adjustment, brightness and contrast, we'll do plus 25. And then for the dark, price contrast, we will do minus 25. Now that is a much more visible difference, and I'm very okay with that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so there are some minor details on this suit. Like around that wrist, maybe some clasps here we'll knock out. If I was those clasps, well, that one's green. That one's very green. Those look just like silver. So ready? Whoops. Wrong click. Oh my gosh, I hope it's all well and good. Unicorn. I just had some eye work done today, but blood tests are less than fun because, you know, they could mean scary things, and also being stabbed is overrated. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Okay, ready? We're gonna do some silver stuff. So now that we've got those gradients, we're going to desaturate this if I can. Image. Edit. Image adjustment. Desaturate. There it is. Silver clasps. Image adjustment. Desaturate. There we go. Then we got little silver clasps on our friend. I don't recommend being stabbed, says the person with tattoos. It's not like you're being stabbed thousands of times per second, Angel. Oh wait, that's exactly what it's like. It's true, the Unicorn Sanctuary has even some Deathly Hallows action. Oh no. Yeah, being stabbed is a bad time. Being stabbed is a bad time. Don't recommend it. And pre-existing conditions are a bad time too. Okay. Got a little... belt buckle action. I somehow missed the buckles need built in the center. You know what? They're blue in the reference. We'll leave them blue. It's all fine. It's all fine. Being stabbed is just downright rude. First off, you're being a total jerk right now. Alright, well, the two biggest areas I can see right off the rip are... Oops. Are the hair and the face. Well, if I was a face... Today's the 16th.
Over the last week, myself and my friend. Over the last week. Over the last week, my...
Nope. Not done yet. I wish we had a point thing where I can pick a game for you to play. I want to see you play Life is Strange for Corey. So, Angel of Mayhem, it's funny you say that because I do, in fact, have that instated. It's based through Extra Life. Life is Strange Corey isn't on the list. However, there are other games such as Getting Over It. There are Billions, Fortnite. There are other games on there. Angel of Mayhem. There are other games on there. Ooh, I mean, I have heard, Coax, that Life is Strange has been like a roller coaster for people. I have heard that for sure. Oh no, Unicorn, why are you still awake? Coax is fine with, you know, torturing me with Getting Over It. You know, that game that people can't beat. Yeah, but I guess making them sad is one thing. It's one thing, I guess, if people laugh at my expense, but it's also another thing if people have to get sad because I did that. Oh, man. Oh, God. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, well. Let's try getting this knocked out for our friends here. Actually, hold on, I'm doing this wrong again. Well, that was easy. Literally 2 clicks. I'll go... Mod filter. No, select. Modify, expand. 2 pixels is fine. I live in the UK? That makes sense, actually. Yes. Yeah, Windows can be open now. It's not too bad. Okay. We are getting there, you guys. We're getting there. Hold on a second. No. No. Oh gosh. What? No, yeah, cold showers have those worked for you in the past? Cold showers are a scary place to be. Yeah, it gets pretty toasty in the studio. I wish I had better advice for people. Things are hot. Things are hot. We got the ribbons, we got the clasps, skin, mouths. Okay, this is good. We're getting there. Bashtix, I don't know if you're still watching, buddy. What color are your son/daughter's eyes? Because those are happening next. You check a Rob. What's up, friendo? Sean can do a video on making an AC. So Hitchhiker Rob says we can do a video of me making an air conditioning unit out of styrofoam cooler. It's true. That had happened. When I was living in a place that was very, very hot, that didn't have central air, I made my own. You had to load up ice into it. It drew hot air in. The hot air would pass through the ice and then blow cold air out. It wasn't super effective, but boy, like sitting right in front of it, you're like, oh, thank God. But if you weren't right in front of it, it wasn't much good. It wasn't much good. I am here. Hers are brown, like dark brown. Okay. Well, then that's what I'm going to do here next, friendo. With the silver caps. Where are these cancer ribbons? I'm going to... I'm gonna give these guys some shadow and some depth to them. Okay. Eyes. We did skin, we did mouth. Eyes. There we go. And Bashtix says brown, like dark brown. Didn't mean to do all that. Didn't mean to do all... I did the wrong layer. Alright. You're gonna try to sleep. Unicorn Sanctuary, sleep away, friend. Glad you could make it here even for a moment. It's always good to have you. Always good to have you. Have yourself a good night. Yeah, we're going to probably call it a conclusion here, a moment here. So what, we'll do a little bit of a gradient from that to here. That'll be the hair. Oh god, wrong gradient. Wrong gradient. Okay. This is good. Okay, we are like... We're close to being to the point where like we're gonna start pushing the envelope here. Gory, when you're done with your stream, would you have 5 minutes to help me with an issue I'm having in Max? Coax, I'll make sure of it. Just give me the time. Okay, well, I'm not positive on this device that's in their hand. And Bashtix, if you're still here, let me know if your daughter's still around. If I had to guess, it looks like the scanner, which I could try making like, you know, color like the scanner, and of course, perfect accuracy is not a necessity, but it does. I am streaming tomorrow, Hitchhiker Rob. Tomorrow's Halo night, but Thursday, if I don't imagine I'm going to finish her in the next like 10 minutes. So Thursday I'll probably finish up illustrating this Subnautica drawing for my friend here. She says it's a tech piece, so I would say scanner or a compass. Okay. I'll make it white because a lot of like the Altera company's gear is white. I'll even give like some blue accents because that's like their color scheme. Blue and orange is their vibe here. Silver clasps. These bevels are too extreme. There we go. I don't know what song this is. This is Red Alert. This is like, yeah, this is some jams you can't abandon your ship to. Command and Conquer alert? Yes. Okay, I got a new layer for tech. Okay. A little glow action. We can emphasize that more with some hand-painted highlights, which one might do. Message you a G drive link to the max file for our stream. Got it, Coax. I'll take a look. How makes me think of Scott Pilgrim in the Matrix fight scene? Kind of, a little bit. I don't know if I see it. I see it too. Or I hear it, I should say. Tech base. Okay, that's looking much better. Did I turn off the hair? Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. Okay. So there's definitely some details I want to add here to these guys, but we're going to add some bubbles here real quick. $3 billion zombies are on their way. It's a raiding party from Yellow Timer. Oh my goodness. They're coming from all directions. My god. They are billions. James Ironbeard, raid! Welcome, 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 raiders. Let me get my giant head out of the way and we'll get right into the raid screen. Yellow Timer just subscribed. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello. Thank you so much for that sub. I'll give you a shout out here in just a second here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi. My name is Shangori and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm dead excited to have you all here from this raid this evening. We are currently doing a little bit of kind of Photoshop painting for a fellow extra lifer who offered up a kind of coloring book sheet, or just like coloring incentive for their Extra Life broadcast. But if you guys are familiar with Yellow Timer, you are very familiar with Extra Life, so I don't need to tell you much more about it. Either way, Yellow Timer, James Ironbeard, thank you guys so much for tuning in. How are you? What you're playing on the go? Let me get my giant head out of the way. We'll give you a shout out, but we don't have much time left here, so we'll probably be turning your raid into a double raid here soon, so stick around. Let's get my head out of the way. Let's go. Jackbox Party Pack games. Oh my gosh, how fun. Good. What possessed that? I feel like for me, Jackbox is like such a, I don't know, like a treat. Like I try to do Jackbox like when it's a rare occasion. So like I'm glad to hear that you guys are playing that because it's so fun. It's so fun. And they keep coming out with more, which is even better. Alright, so I'm going to do real quick. I'm turning this bubble that we just downloaded from the internet and try turning it into a brush for us. File. Edit. Fill. No. Define brush preset. Got it. Got it. Well, hey, I owe Yellow Timer a shout out, so let me give them one of those. And of course, that's worth mentioning, our exclusive subscriber Discord, and of course, it's always worth mentioning Extra Life. You guys gotta show Yellow Timer some love. They do amazing things for people in need. Alright, so let's start getting some bubbles in shape here. No. Nope. No, so we get these bubbles kind of in the general shape, or the size and scale, positioning, and then I'll manipulate them to kind of better fit Bashtix's daughter. And that's going to be like a pretty sweet deal if you ask me, but again, you're just asking me. Nope. So I turn these things into a brush. If I want to, I can like paint them like behind the scenery, and maybe even more from their mouth without having to adjust them manually, which I plan on doing. But I'm not sure they'll retain their rainbow realism kind of effect. So I'm very keen holding on, and I would experiment more with this stuff if we weren't moments away. Calling this broadcast concluded. Okay, awesome. Okay, so this is already looking like pretty good. There's still a lot more I intend to do, including some glowy bits, including some textural bits, including some lighting and shading bits. I might slap some filters on it. I missed 2 bubbles. I did miss 2 bubbles. Good eye, sniper. Good eye, sniper. Good eye. Yes. No, so I'll manipulate the bubbles. I might even paint some more. This thing is good now, right? It's fine. We're gonna push it some more. So tomorrow isn't Photoshop day. Tomorrow is Halo night. So we will have to pick up on this again tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. But tomorrow we'll be doing some more good stuff as well. So definitely stick around, don't miss that. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the outro screen. We'll find someone to raid together. And then we will conclude the broadcast. But that's going to be for me, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stick around.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Whoops. Nope. Alright guys, I know what we're gonna do here. Can't wait to see it all done, bro. She's been giggling all night. Bash, I'm excited because like it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. I'm excited. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there together. We're gonna go ahead and drop a raid on my buddy Knight Garant, who is a good friend of mine, who, speaking of Discord, James Ironbeard, is a fellow Discord friend of ours over in the Gory Gang Discord. They're currently playing Dead by Daylight, and they're in the lobby, which means they're not actively in a game, which means when we raid them, they might just be starting off on some new goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and start the raid over on their channel. I'm also going to go ahead and make sure Pumpkin Jack shares some stuff in our chat here for us to copy and paste over into Knight Garant's chat once we get there. But that is going to be it for me here today on our Tombstone Tuesday broadcast. Like I said, we will be back tomorrow for some Halo Night for Werewolf Wednesday, but we won't be touching back on our coloring project until Thriller Thursday. So if that's what you're tuning in for, stick around. We'll get it. We'll get it. But that's going to be for me, guys. As always, there has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves. Love each other. I love you. We'll see you all next time. Stay spooky. Have yourselves a good night. I gotta get back in my coffin. Like I said, stay spooky. So, till next time. Later.